Hey guys, Dwayne here. I wanted to do a quick video to give some VC thanks to someone that sent me a package. And I'll also quickly answer Dereck's thread. I received a message, I think it was maybe a week and a half ago, from a YouTube user, a subscriber, asking me some questions about my Genesis collection. And he had mentioned that he was going to send me something. And it arrived today. So I want to share that with you as well as give him some thanks. First off, playing in the background, since we always show what we're playing, this is Miles Davis and John Coltrane. And yeah, I was in the mood for some jazz today, you know, just one of those days. This is on the Columbia Jazz Masterpieces series on Columbia. So good, so good. So anyway, the YouTube user is bspeaks68, bspeaks68, and he's a user that has not started shooting videos yet, but it sounds like he's inspired to do so, which is awesome. And so the package came in, and I was going to do a live opening video because I've not done one of those, but the box was really thrashed, like something happened in the post office. So my first concern was, oh my god, you know, is everything okay? Just open it and find out. And so Brett, his name is Brett, the album is okay, everything was fine, so just so you know, and it arrived safely. And with it was a note, and I'm just going to read part of the note here. He says, this is the note here, he says, Dwayne, I picked this up at a college record shop in Notre Dame over the summer, which is very cool because it's really cool to know like where the album came from, you know. And he goes on to say, I do love Genesis, but I feel this album really belongs in your collection. And you know, that is so cool, man. That is so special, you know, to send away an album of a band that you like out of your collection to someone else so they could add it in their collection is such generosity. And Brett, thank you so much, man. And he goes on to say that he hasn't personally made a video yet, but he thinks it's about time he picks up a video cam and shoots one. So Brett, do so, man. Nothing gets me more excited than someone getting the inspiration to finally break out of the shell, start shooting a VC video for the first time. And you know, we see it all the time. You know, you'll have someone's first video and they're kind of timid and they're kind of shy, and trust me, you'll get over that really, really quick. So he says, rock on and keep the vinyl spinning, Brett. So Brett, thank you so much. Now let me show you what he sent. Album, I have different pressings of course, you know, most of my Genesis I do, but I did not have this pressing. And this is so cool. He sent me a copy of Selling England by the Pound, a Japanese pressing. I was so excited when I opened the box to get this. Complete with OB strip and everything. So I have it out of the sleeve here. It does come with the Japanese translation insert, and it is on the large header Charisma. And you know, Japanese pressings are cool. I love to see the Japanese script, you know, on the label, as well as in the dead wax, you know. That's so cool. Sounds great. And Brett, man, thanks so much. It's going to slide right into the collection along with all the others. Thank you so much for this, man. The vinyl community just absolutely rocks. And so real quick, you know, there's a lot of threads going on and whatnot, and I've been busy and I've not had time to keep up with everything. Today I did happen to notice Dereck uploaded a thread And speaking of Dereck, since Dereck, I hope you watch this response, I want to give a shout out to you for something. I want to recommend an album to you if you don't already have it, because I think this is right up your alley. I know we share this taste. I picked this up, and come to find out, this is extremely rare on vinyl, but the CD is out there. This is Epictus by Steve Roach. Absolutely mint condition. This is on Fortuna Records, which I believe is a very, very small label. This is cosmic space synth at its finest. This is amazing. You know, you want to go on an astral journey into outer space, put this on. This is just awesome. And I'll show you the label on this, because I really do think you would dig this. Very, very cool album. I picked it up strictly on the cover. It said, you know, he's a California-based synthesist. Uses an array of analog and digital synthesizers to explore life's passionate energy. Epictus, compelling and ethereal, intense and gentle, floating, visceral fire, lattice-like delicacy, soaring grace. It's amazing. It's just amazing. And I guess he has quite a few albums under his belt, but on vinyl I guess the stuff's pretty rare, this one especially. But I know the stuff you're into, Dereck, and I think you would totally dig this, so I gotta recommend that to you. Okay, so to answer your thread, or Dereck's thread, which was, you know, you ever get a song stuck in your ear or stuck in your head, and maybe bring up a good one, you know, a song that you really love, and then as well as maybe some songs you can't stand or whatever. Well, being a music fan, this has gone on my entire life ever since I can remember, you know, for as young as I can remember back to. But you know, this happens to me all the time, especially when it's usually if I spend a day or an evening or whatever, you know, spinning some vinyl or some CDs, or, you know, just listening to music. It usually tends to be a song or a track that was probably one of the last few played. If it's something that I listen to, I don't want to say regularly, but something I've listened to for years, and it may be one of my favorite tracks off the album, things like that. I've even woken up in the morning, the following morning, with it still like playing in my head, you know. You know, Genesis, Maiden, Rush, you know, anything like that. You know, I have my favorite tracks, and when I hear them, they just kind of embed themselves there, and they'll be there for a couple days sometimes. And then I know, you know, I saw a comment on your thread that said, expect to see a lot of VC members mention songs that they probably wouldn't normally mention. And yeah, I probably would never normally mention this song, but it's stuck in my head. I don't know why. I'm not a big fan or anything by any means, but sometimes, you know how it is in our society here, you know, the mainstream music, the pop music, it's everywhere you go, you know, so you can't avoid it. And for some reason in my head, you know, I'm not afraid to say it because it's not my fault it's stuck there. Extraterrestrial by Katy Perry. I've had that song stuck in my head for a week, to the point where I've been trying to listen to music to get rid of it, and it keeps coming back. It's like a little infection, you know. I call it a earworm, you know. It like burrows itself in there and the damn thing won't come out. I guess that's why she's a millionaire now. You know, I don't know. But, and then today, actually, I've had, you know, because of all the Whitney Houston on TV, you know, may she rest in peace. And that was such a damn shock. I've had her tunes floating around in my head too, you know. So it's interesting, is like sometimes there's songs I may not want to hear. These two, I don't mind that much, but sometimes I will get, you know, like Kenny Rogers' The Gambler, you know, or something like that stuck in there. And sometimes the only cure is to listen to something else, to hopefully try and, you know, re-record over that tape and hopefully delete that track that keeps spinning in there, you know. So, very cool idea for a thread. Nice, easy, short thread, so I just thought I'd combine these together and just shoot one quick video. So anyway, guys, I've had some company from out of town, so that's why I haven't been able to shoot my videos and whatnot. So stay tuned, and I'm going to get that video up about how I make the box set sleeves. So anyway, cheers everybody, stay in the groove. I hope everybody's doing well. You know, the Grammys were interesting, and you know, I did watch those last night. So cheers. Brett, thank you again, my man. I hope I can get you back with something. Thank you so much, brother. Peace.